So guys, I thought I'd do a video on the Typhon rally car, give you a bit of an update where we're at with it now. Currently running the Alpha 155 body. Now when I got this body I quickly realised that the wheelbase was a little bit off the standard Typhon fitment. Now I have rectified that, and in a minute I'll show you how I did it. Also, because of the profile of the body, so I also noticed when I got the body that it was quite low profiled at the front. So when you had the centre and body mounts sat on the Typhon 6S towers, the body was far too high. I mean, I know it looks high there, but that's got a lot of suspension travel at the minute. So I then started looking at what I could do to get the body lower down on the chassis. I had a set of Alza low profile shock towers for it, but in fitting them the centre and body mounts didn't really line up that well with those, so I then looked at other methods of doing it. So that is the purpose of the video, and I'm going to show you how I've done it. So let's get the body off. So you can see low profile front tower on there. Arrma Infraction, Arrma Infraction, Arrma Infraction. Obviously the Infraction has a plastic mount that goes under here, which comes back here and meets the chassis. Obviously that won't fit on a Typhon chassis. You could modify it and make it fit, but I didn't have one, and I wasn't going to buy one to start chopping it up to see if I could make it work. So what I did, that is a POS front bumper for a Typhon, I think it is, and I believe they made a Kydex. So you could use something similar if you had something, or you could just buy a sheet of Kydex and make it. I heated it up to get the bend out of it so I could straighten it out, and then drilled it, throwing it around. So then drilled it through there and there and there to mount up to those mounting points in the front bumper there. And also Infraction body mounts. So that got me the front. Pretty much the same at the back. Alza low profile tower, and this time we're using the Infraction wing mount instead of the centre one, and the Infraction body mount, which mounts to that piece. Obviously you can already see I'm running an Infraction rear diffuser, and that's simply made a custom aluminium plate there, which is sandwiched between the diff case and the chassis. So the other thing I changed, you can probably see it a bit there, is the suspension arms. Just try to get a decent shot of this. So I've cut away the suspension arm there to bring the arm forward in, so it shortens the wheelbase to suit the body. And then what I used at the back was some shock pistons, like you get in the bag of bits when you buy a 6S Arrma. They give you loads of them, I don't know why, but so yeah, I use those as spacers to take up the gap from what shortened of the arms. And that then allowed me to get the body mounted how I want it to do. Sometimes these Infraction front bumper parts can be on back order, so you know, they're good to use, but it's getting them if you can get them. I got mine from Adrian at Bad Touch, as always. Don't buy anything like that new if I can help it. Adrian sorts me out. So yeah, just it's on the bench at the minute. Just putting a Max 6 ESC in it. It had a BLX in it before, nothing wrong with it. I had a spare Max 6, so because I was like driving it like a antisocial so-and-so, so I put the bigger ESC in there just so it's on top and copes with it better. But yeah, the other thing I'd thought I'd show you is the scorched fenders. And obviously these are designed for a centre, so they'll fit on to the centre body mounts on the centre towers, which these do fit on the centre body mounts on Typhon towers, and that's how I run that for a long time. These are actually original fenders. These are actually Lexan. I believe all the ones the producers now are made out of the same material as the unbreakable bodies, which is probably a lot longer lasting, though these Lexan ones have lasted about a year now. So, but yeah, so I'm just putting the ESC in it, calibrate the throttle, check the ESC settings, and that'll be it. Then it's ready to go when we go down to Paddlesworth next weekend and get it out on track. Last time I was there, it run absolutely fantastic. I ain't changing the suspension or changing anything to the setup other than the ESC, and maybe tape up the body a little bit more on the inside. But yeah, so thought I'd share that with you just so you can see there is other options available other than using the centre body mounts on a Typhon tower. You might already have an Infraction lying around, you might have some spare body mounts for your Infraction or whatever. I believe the Felony uses the same body mounts, so you know, it's good to have another option, and the reason I'm making the video. So yeah, that's about it. It'll only be a short one today, lots to do. So Paddlesworth next week, and there you have it. Go hard or go home. But yeah, thanks for watching. Keep an eye out on the channel. Hoping to get some good footage from the weekend, and we'll get it uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you next time.